The sky quit falling in Detroit. Lions got a bounce-back win over the Bears in Week 16. Make that 5 wins in the division with an NFC Championship rematch brewing in San Francisco. Let's get you ready for it right here on Inside the Pride.
Let's go.
Caught! End zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Kirby Joseph, you just ended this ball game. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Lee McNeil leaning on him and dropping him.
End zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! There we go! Oh, baby! Brian Branch intercepted it. This game is over!
This is Inside the Pride, presented by Whisker, maker of the litter robot. I'm Dannie Rogers. For the first time in team history, there's a number 13 under the win column for Detroit. With 2 regular season games left and the 1 seed in the NFC still up for grabs, the focus turns to the 49ers. Not before we take one look back at a big win in Chicago.
Soldier Field in Chicago, Week 16 in the National Football League, and the Lions are on the road for an NFC North matchup. So much at stake as they get ready to take on the Bears. Top spot in the NFC North, top spot in the NFC overall, all of that still in the Lions' possession. They'll try to keep it with a victory today. Williams up under center. That time end around and free on the ground. The Lions have got it. Recovered by Detroit. That is Josh Paschal with the football. Heads up, saw it, grabbed it. Big takeaway for Detroit. Goff takes, turns, gives it to Gibbs again. Gibbs this time is in. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Williams wants to throw. Blitz comes. They set it up. That's a screen, and it's set up beautifully to Odunze. Across the 50 into Lions territory, spinning down to the 40-yard line. And he's taken down at the 39.
Yes.
That ball may have come out. Detroit says they've got it. Lions do have it. They come out of there. Rome Odunze coughed it up, and the Lions come out with a football. So Jake Bates will come on for a 34-yard field goal attempt. Hash mark left side. Snap, spot, kick away. It is up, and it is good. That is 10 points off takeaways in this first quarter for the Lions. Lions now from their own 17. Goff play action fake, stepping up in the pocket, throwing deep down the field. Watch J-Mo in stride.
Yes.
Got him. Gone. Count it down. 10-5. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. 82 yards. And you can't catch that man. Not at full stride. Williams takes the snap, fakes the give, rolls to his left, looks, end zone, throws, touchdown. Cole Kmet. And the Bears are on the board for the first time today. 3rd and goal. Jared leans in. There's the snap. Quick throw left side. Got it to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra down to the 5, fighting his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Just weaving his way through traffic. That is a thing of beauty. There's the snap. Williams back and looking, throwing right side. Got Keenan Allen in stride, and he's gone. Touchdown Bears. And it's now the Lions 27 and Chicago 14. As the two teams head to the locker room, 30 minutes of football remain. Jared takes, stumbles coming out of there, wants to throw, does downfield, got a man wide open. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit Lions. Oh my goodness.
I think he did that on purpose. I think Jared Goff did that on purpose.
So you're telling me he deserves an Oscar along with the fact that that was his 33rd passing touchdown. Williams has got it, back, looking, pressure, gonna go down. Sacked back outside the 35-yard line. Al-Quadin Mohammed got him. Williams stepping up, blitz comes, there he's hit, now he's down. Jared takes the snap, takes the knee, that's your ball game.
Great job. Great job. Here's what's crazy is at some point we're gonna look back and say, man, we just got 13 wins, franchise record. Detroit Lions never done this before in the history of this franchise. We're gonna be able to look back and say that, but not yet. Not yet, because you know what we gotta do next week? We gotta win, man. We gotta win. But you know what we said? Play Detroit Lions football. We did that and get the W. You guys did that. Great win. Break it out.
Waymo. Yeah, work it out, Waymo.
Hey, big win today. You know we gotta keep stepping, keep going forward, never backwards. Gang on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Waymo.
Coming up next, head coach Dan Campbell previews the San Francisco 49ers. Then, the former Lion, Nate Burleson, recalls one of his favorite memories in Oakland. That's all coming up next on Inside the Pride. Inside the Pride is presented by Whisker and brought to you by the Ford Motor Company, Henry Ford Health, and by Meyer. Welcome back to Inside the Pride, now joined by head coach Dan Campbell in Week 17, taking on a San Francisco team that's a little bit different than the one you faced last year. They're going to miss the playoffs, but your team knows what it feels like in Niners country based on how the NFC Championship went last year. So what is the mindset your team is going into this game with?
The mindset is we got to win this game. And there's a number of factors. First of all, we didn't like the feeling of walking off that field under those circumstances. And that's one. Two is it's the next opponent up. We know what's at stake for us, and we're going out there to win.
One duo that is still playing at a very high level in San Fran is Brock Purdy to George Kittle on this play. Kittle's going to run right by defenders. Why are they letting him so wide open?
I don't know if there's a why to this as much as it is. This guy's just supreme talent and plays the game the right way. He's got speed, he's got length, he's got catch radius, and then he's got run after catch. And, you know, Purdy, that's his favorite target right now. This is the guy he's looking for. You can see it here from behind. Little play action pass here. Get it up the seam. I can tell you that he's going to be a focal point for us. We can't let him run through our defense.
Niners don't have Brandon Ayuk anymore. No Christian McCaffrey. They do have Deebo Samuel, though, who's had an up-and-down season. He got back on track last week, over 100 scrimmage yards. So what are you looking out for with Samuel?
He's between really two players. It's one thing when you have one, when you have a couple like what we just talked about with Kittle, and then with this guy, there's a lot that you got to be ready for. All right, he is a pretty good route runner. He's really a runner with receiver ability. These are the things he's very dangerous at, man. The catch, man, he gets it. He looks for space, run after catch, explosives. There's a lot of things he can do with the ball in his hand.
Defensively, San Fran is giving up the second fewest yards per game this season right now. Linebacker Fred Warner, he's going to jump on this play the second the ball is shoveled off. In year 7, why is the veteran still playing at such a high level?
He studies. It's evident when you watch this guy, he watches a lot of tape. That's one. Two is God gave him a lot of ability that he's made the most out of, and he's highly instinctive. His key and diagnose is it's rare in this league. Players in this position, you want them to have at the middle linebacker position. He's got it, but you can just see him here on this play, and he already knows what's coming. I mean, look at him. He's already communicating over here. He's letting them know what's up. They're getting ready to box this, and there he goes, off to the race, and then it's just about beating the blocker with speed. And look, he's been banged up and continues to play through these things.
Lastly, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Any Christmas traditions the Campbell family does?
I don't know about traditions necessarily. I guess we're pretty tradish with the stockings. We do have like probably 4 trees up in the house.
4?
I don't know, it feels like a lot.
Yeah.
But man, we'll enjoy this. We love Christmas.
All right, we appreciate you, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
December 18th, West Coast road trip, which is always tough. We're in Oakland, and we need every game at this point. And we know that they're a good team. The Raiders are always a team that's gonna hit you, especially when they're at home. It's brutal there.
They're not built like us. They went through the same we've been through, and they ain't got the same destiny that we got. It's our turn. It's our time.
The Lions have 8 wins. This becomes a huge game for the visiting Lions.
Well, this is a confident Detroit Lion team. The thing I'm going to be watching for, Calvin Johnson's going to see more one-on-one coverage than he's seen all year long. I want to see if Detroit can get the ball to him.
I think it was Route was the cornerback. And I heard that he was going to play me like a lot of one-on-one, so we knew that, okay, this is going to be a big game.
They are ready to roll in Oakland, California. So too is Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions trying to get to the playoffs for the first time since '99. Stafford looking for Johnson. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. A touchdown for Calvin Johnson.
Calvin hauled it in and took it in 51 yards.
the big bomb over in the corner, just like it don't matter. Like he'll throw it 60 yards. Like if I got to race you 60 yards, I'm gonna beat you all day.
Johnson has just tied Billy Sims for third place on the Lions' all-time touchdown list. With protection again. And it's Burleson still on his feet inside the 5 in the end zone for Nate Burleson. 39-yard touchdown throw to Burleson.
And I remember I catch one over the middle. I get in, I'm feeling myself. Seam route up the left side, get a dime right in the bucket, boom. Grab the ball, I try to puncture that wall where the stance was. I got family in the back. But it's a small percentage in that sea of Raiders fans. They are nuts out there in a good way, respectfully. So they're barking. Burleson, you suck. Get your out of here. We're locking you up. I'ma see you when I score. You ain't gonna score. Died. So I'm looking at the safeties, figuring out where they're gonna go. I got the guy over the top of me. I gotta get behind him. If I can get behind him, then I can get in that window. He could have waited. If he'd have waited, I would have got knocked out. If he had threw it too early, it would have got broken up. I catch it, and I see the DB shoot at my ankles. I'm like, nah, bro. The end zone's right there. We're not going down right here. So I hit him with the And then I just slide on in. I was an old vet at that point, but those are young legs. I love that touchdown. I love that one.
What a throw by Matthew Stafford and a great run after the catch by Nate.
I got the touchdown. I'm like, oh yeah, we good money. But that lead was small.
Good snap. The hold is there, and this guy is caught up now.
It is halftime, and the Raiders, off the strength of that field goal, lead it.
I remember going into halftime and the coaches talking to us and telling us that this is the season. This is gonna show us who we are. Like, this is how it really goes in every locker room. Superstars, we gotta step up. Playmakers, we gotta step up. I'm sitting there as a vet. I catch eye contact from coach. I hit him what I usually hit him with. I got you.
Well, the Lions are going to get it back. Leckler high, angle to the sideline. And this will be down at the 1.
2:14 to play. The Lions down 6.
The crowd was going crazy. It's over! It's over! They're right behind us. Their defense, they over there. Yeah, they staring down at us. I'm seeing eyes and face masks, and we just in the huddle like, hey, listen, we good. Let's lock in, man. Don't worry. Like, we're gonna go down one play at a time. We're gonna score.
2-minute warning. Lions down by 6 from their own 10-yard line. Out of timeout. Raiders showing pressure, then back out. What a throw by Stafford, and that's good enough for a first down to Burleson up to the 19-yard line and the clock running.
That thing was low. I'm talking about inches from the ground. His hands right there. But yeah, it was a small catch to keep the drive going. Everybody had to do their part. And you know CJ, big play CJ, was doing all the heavy lifting.
Stafford hit as he threw it, and he gets it to Johnson, and yes, it is a catch at the 40-yard line.
How often are you on a team in a game where the moment is big and everybody knows where the ball is going?
4-man rush. Looking at Johnson, who's got behind the secondary, and he makes the catch at the 14-yard line.
We're NFL players too. I get paid to catch footballs too. But I know, Matt knows, the coaches know, the opposing team knows, the DBs know. And Calvin hits that big one up the middle. I'm thinking to myself, how the hell you let Calvin get space like that? So he makes that big play, and the big fella's tired. Big breaths. Shoulder pass up to his ear. He locks in.
The Lions
pops the ball, toe tap, we go nuts. He starts to run, we're like, nah, where you at? And then we dog pile him. Man, we were like kids at recess, man. You know what I mean? And that's why the NFL is beautiful. I mean, yeah, of course, you gotta lock in and you gotta be serious and we get paid to do a job, but man, there are these pure moments that just, they take you back to just backyard football, and that was it.
4 seconds left, and they're gonna give Janikowski a chance. This would be, depending on where they spot it, the longest field goal in the history of the NFL.
This is it. Spot down, Janikowski on the way. It's partially blocked. It's short. It's no good. And this game is over. The Detroit Lions with a comeback victory, 28-27.
To get that win on the road, we knew that like change was coming, and it was bigger than our team, and we were sowing a seed that would blossom into something special. And I'm not taking any responsibility for what the Lions have done recently, but I know we played a little bit of a role at changing the narrative on what people think about the Lions.
He's the best in the business. The best in the game, baby.
Last year, we had games like this and couldn't win them. It says something about who we are and what we stand for. We're a true family. The great thing about this, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We got a long way to go. Lions on 3. Say it and mean it. 1, 2, 3, Lions!
Wishing for something special? Maybe it's VIP seats, the meal of a lifetime, or an unforgettable journey. Whatever it is, Community Financial Credit Union can make it a reality. Share your impossible dream at impossibledreams.org by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Welcome back to Inside the Pride and Merry Christmas. A bunch of Detroit Lions players were out in the community this holiday season giving back. Let's start with QB1 Jared Goff, who held a holiday event with Give Merit. And through their FATE program, they give resources and opportunities to students to help them graduate high school and then go to college. Jared changed 5 students' lives by giving them full scholarships to college. Then QB2 Hendon Hooker also got in on the holiday fun. After picking up a bunch of toys, he surprised 15 special needs kids at their fitness class before gifting them all the toys they'll need under their Christmas trees this year. Running back David Montgomery, just 2 days after he suffered an injury against the Buffalo Bills, was very adamant about being present for his coat drive in partnership with the union. He taught fans all about ball security and the importance of spreading some holiday cheer. Then the Sonic and Knuckles duo of David and Jameer Gibbs, along with the Lomas Brown Foundation, made it possible for students to see Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie screening, where there are lots of happy faces and full bellies of popcorn. Then defensive linemen Josh Paschal and John Kaminsky tag teamed the holidays this season at Meyer, where 20 students from the downtown boxing gym each received a $200 gift card for their holiday shopping. Linebacker Jack Campbell and wife Megan held a holiday toy giveaway at the Detroit Phoenix Center. They gifted 100 kids with 3 presents each. And then the whole crew came together. Kirby Joseph, Terrion Arnold, Carlton Davis III, and Jameson Williams held a coat drive at the Detroit Boxing Gym. The guys had a blast getting into the ring and collected 400 coats for those in need this winter. There were so many other Detroit Lions players out and about in the community, spreading holiday cheer and making sure kids and families have presents under their Christmas trees this year. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Inside the Pride. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. We will see you Monday night at San Francisco. Kickoff is slated for 8:15 on ABC.